What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rondell Mitchell. It is what the hell is today? It is January 30th, 2020. We're almost through the first month of the new decade already. Um, in this video, I want to talk to you guys about video marketing, and not just video marketing, but what are you doing with your videos after you create your videos? Okay. Now, the reason that I wanted to talk to you about this is because there's a lot of people who make the majority of their money off of YouTube. Now, when I say a lot of people, I'm referring specifically to people who are in home-based business opportunities. So that's what our focus is. Okay. So in the context of people who are creating content for business opportunities, things like network marketing, things like internet based opportunities, income opportunities, a lot of people are making the majority of their money from YouTube. But everybody's videos aren't that good. Let's just be honest. Some people, they put up a ton of videos, but they're not really talking about anything. Like they title their videos good. They make their videos uh sound good, but then once you start watching it, you start skipping through it and shit because they're not telling you anything. They're not teaching you anything. They're just doing a bunch of blah 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 blah. So how are they still making so much money from those videos? Well, I'm going to show you some things that you need to be doing with the content that you put out, because if you want to compete, you're going to have to be doing the same things and then some. Okay. Now, let me find a video to give you an example. All right. So I'm going to come down here and look at some of the videos that I've put up lately. And I'm just going to select one randomly. Okay. Now, uh, I'm going to just choose this one right here. So let's go and click on this particular video. Okay. So now, let me browse through my description real quick. Description is sort of long, so that's good. Because, you want to take up all this real estate. If they give you 5,000 characters, then you should be trying to max out 5,000 characters. Now, the problem with that is if you put up a lot of videos, this can become tedious very fast. Okay, because you have to be creative and you have to think of what to say that's going to take up 5,000 characters. And if you're putting up one, two, three videos a day, you will get burnt out on trying to come up with what to write in your descriptions very quickly. But if video is your bread and butter, so to speak, then you don't really have a choice. You can put half-ass descriptions in here if you want to, but you have to give YouTube what they want. And what they want in the description is 5,000 characters. So give them what they want. At least try and work your way up to doing at least 1,000 at minimum, and try and work your way up to doing maybe 2,500 characters per description. Okay. Next, you're going to have to put in some tags. Now, your tags are not only your keyword. Okay. That's one thing that a lot of people are doing wrong, is when they put their tags on there, they only target their keyword. And you can see here that I did basically the same thing for this particular video. So how can I expand on the tags? I still have 285 285 characters available for me to create more tags. Okay, so one thing you can do is you can come over to Google, and depending on what your video is about, you can just type into Google um, a keyword that's relevant to what your video is about. And then when you do, you're going to come down to the bottom here, and then you're going to find the related keyword terms. Okay, so now here's some more keyword terms for me to use. Best live TV streaming service 2019. So I'm going to come back to YouTube. Let me put this side by side. I hate when it's not side by side. All right, so let me copy that one. What did it say? uh, Best live TV streaming service 2020. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And then, of course, my computer wants to start freezing up. Best live TV. That's what I said. Best live TV streaming service 2020. All right, now that's another tag. Okay, what else is on there? Sling TV streaming services, free streaming services. Um, those aren't really relevant, but Sling is so popular that I will put that on there. So I'm going to put Sling TV streaming services, and now we have that one. Okay, so now we're expanding our reach, because if you're only targeting your company name, you're not expanding your reach enough. Okay, and then I might even go so far as to put make money from home, because this is has a referral program. Okay, uh, but that's in general, that's the idea that you want. You want to take up as much real estate as possible in your description, and you want to take up as much real estate as possible with your tags. Okay, now you also may want to consider getting the TubeBuddy tool that you use on YouTube, as it gives you a lot of different recommendations on tags. It gives you recommendations on all things YouTube, for the most part, on how to uh, on how to I can't think of the damn word I was about to say. On how to my brain just went completely blank, but it's going to give you advice on how to make your videos more efficient. It's going to give you advice on how to make your videos more, how to optimize. That's what I wanted to say. How to optimize your videos to their fullest potential. Okay, so let me search through these recommended tags here. Streaming video is one. I'm going to click on and add. If you click on the plus sign, it'll add it automatically. So come back down here. My computer is freezing up for some reason, so it's affecting my mental state as well as my video. Um, and then my heat is on hell right now, and I've got on this sweatshirt, and I'm getting super hot. But the show must go on, right? So, best IPTV service providers. Uh, That's probably a good one, but it's got, there we go. Best IPTV service 2020. We're going to add that, and we're going to click on save. Okay. Now, thumbnail. You should probably consider putting up a thumbnail. If you don't know how to create thumbnails, go on YouTube and find yourself a tutorial on how to create thumbnails for your videos. It's very simple to do. Um, and once you do that, now your video has a little bit of extra pull, because your thumbnail helps attract the eye. If it's just a basic screenshot of your video, more than likely it's not going to attract the eye the same way it would if you had a thumbnail. All right. So I just gave you 3 key things you can do to start getting more people to look at your videos. Um, you want to title it properly. What is the title? What are you trying to accomplish with your title? Are you trying to accomplish finding people for a specific search term, or are you trying to target people who are searching for the name of your opportunity? In this particular instance, I'm looking for people who are already looking for Legends VIP Network, which is a streaming TV service. So let me actually expand upon that now that I mention it. And I'm going to put best streaming TV service 2020. All right. Now we're going to click on save. So now I just expanded upon my title as well. Okay. Um, but now I have to also put it here in my description, because I like to put my title as the first line of my description. Best, oops. Streaming TV service 2020. All right. So now we have a keyword rich title. We have a pretty decent description here. And then we also have a pretty decent amount of tags for the video. Next, once you get all of that stuff taken care of, you want to start sharing your you want to start to share your video. And if you've got TubeBuddy, there's another tool you can use called there's another tool you can use called damn it, hold on, you guys. What's up, you guys? This is Ron. There we go. So there's another tool you guys can use called Video IQ or vidIQ. So vidIQ is pretty much the same thing as TubeBuddy, and it's going to give you some of the best practices for your particular video. So you can see here, do you have a high resolution thumbnail? I do have a thumbnail, but obviously it's not high resolution. Um, and I'm not going to get into the specifics of high res and all that, but if you have the opportunity to create a high resolution thumbnail, do so. Okay, so I may have to go and create a new thumbnail, but I want to keep the main thing right now. So uh, here is your video optimization checklist. Now, I'm not sure if this checklist is coming from my TubeBuddy or if it's coming from vidIQ. Uh, but here are some things that you need to focus on with your videos. Your title. It's telling me that my title is too long, but I like my title, so I'm going to keep that title. My tags, my description, we discussed. Cards, I don't use cards very often. I need to start end screens. And end screen is when you get to the end of the video and there's going to pop up an option for people to subscribe to your channel, and it'll also show them one of your most recent videos. Now, on most of my videos I do use end screens. Obviously I forgot to put one on here, so that's something that I need to do. I do have a custom thumbnail. I don't use closed captions on most of my content. Um, Replied to a recent comment. I'm not sure this video doesn't have any comments, so I can't reply to one. But I have not shared this video on Facebook or Twitter, so that's something that I can do really quick. So I can just grab this link, copy, come over here to Facebook. I'm not going to put it on my wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop into a group. And my computer keeps freezing up and it's starting to irritate me very dearly. Make money. Find a group real quick. All right. So I'm going to hop in this group. Okay, I apologize, you guys. I had to take a phone call, so my video got messed up a little bit. So I took the link and then I put the link on Facebook. So now the video has actually been added to Facebook. So now I fulfilled another one of the requirements for you to optimize your videos properly. So the next one would be to put the video on Twitter, and then add it to a playlist, so on and so forth. You just want to get as many of these X's turned to green check marks as possible. If you can do that, then you have a better chance of having your video optimized to get the highest amount of views. And the more views you get, the more inquiries you're going to get. The more inquiries you get about your business, the more sales you're going to make for your business. So you definitely want to go through the process of optimizing each and every one of the videos that you create. And I just gave you some tips on some of the most important things that you need to do. But outside of the titles and the descriptions and the tags, the number one thing of importance is just getting it seen. Okay, which is why you want to put it on your social media, which whether that be Twitter or Facebook or even Instagram. But at the end of the day, you have to have that mix. You have to have the content. You have to have the description and the keywords and all that stuff, and then you also have to get it out there so that it can be seen. Okay. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. If you need any type of assistance on your YouTube marketing, you have questions and so forth, feel free to put those in the comments, and I'll do my best to give you some sound advice on how to get your videos out there and get them seen. Okay, so that's it for this one. I will talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. See you later.